Hello. So it's been a hot minute since I have posted a video. I apologize. It's been like a hot minute. I think like a year now or something, which is pretty crazy to me because I vividly remember posting that one video. So apologize for that. But I finished it. But I finished this sketchbook back in like October, I think, and I just never got around to making this video because I think like at the time I was working on a video, like a video essay, but the editing was like so crazy and I just never finished it, so that never ended up coming out. Never will come out, most likely, but I finished it, and then this week I did my nails and I was like, hold on you guys, maybe I should just film because my hands ain't gonna look musty. Eurovision was like a month ago, I think now, which is actually crazy to think that was a month ago and that it's already over. But Baby Lasagna and Gaia did their like rap battle thing, so that got me back into Gaia's music again. Absolutely obsessed once again, as I will say. So I was like, hold on guys, we're gonna paint my nails like him. There's supposed to be a flame, but we're not gonna talk about the flame. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? But yeah, those are my nails. I just have to show those off because I have nobody to show them off to. Haha. Okay, so let's get into this. You guys. So first off, this is a moleskin sketchbook. I wanted to try a moleskin for so long, but I never did because they're like $25 or something, and that's like crazy to me. I didn't quite like it. I found that when I used alcohol markers, it was a little grainy, but maybe that's just my markers. I don't really know. Don't make my one bad review make you not buy it, because I still recommend it. Usually my sketchbooks fall apart tremendously. This one held up also well, except for this one bit. I dropped it and it ended up ripping here, but honestly, that's not even that big of a deal. It held up really well. But yeah, let's do a tour of the beginning first. I made this sticker. This one's like an original drawing of mine, so you ain't getting this one. This is my 11th sketchbook. Woohoo! My friend gave me this one. I got this from a convention. This is the spine, sketchbook 11, because I always write that on the spine. The back, got the moleskin logo thing there. I found this in the hallway of my house. I don't know where it came from. That is my dog's hair. Shout out to Ramsey, you guys. Shout out to Ramsey. And this is a sticker I made of stocking. Are y'all excited for season 2? I'm so excited for season 2. Okay, this page here. I believe I drew this during math class, which honestly sounds about right because what artist isn't drawing in math class? So yeah, I think the anatomy is a bit funky, but otherwise, I really like this spread. If I sound a bit fed up right now, I completely apologize. I had this entire video filmed, and I was like half off in frame, so I have to redo this, so I ain't gonna be as happy as I usually would be, but that's fine, you guys. I'm blocking out this one because I absolutely hate this drawing on the left side here, so we're blocking it out. But I drew a little clown here. I think I also drew this during math. I absolutely love this. I love the ruffles that I did here. I struggle a lot with drawing ruffles because it's just the perspective that gets me, but I think I did a really good job here. The outfit could have been better. I also really love the way I did the highlights in her hair. I don't draw highlights like that usually, but honestly, I'll probably like try do it again or something. Oh my god, you guys. Okay. It's Enzo. It's Enzo, you guys. I love this guy so much. But it's Enzo. He's one of, like, my favorite OCs, like, ever. I love him so much. He's, like, an old OC back from when I was in, like, the 7th grade. I'll put a photo up of what he originally looked like. He looks pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And you can kind of guess the time period he was created. But I was trying to go for, like, that old 2016. Was that 2016? I'm not sure. Pastel goth Tumblr look. You can tell by the sweater. I was never on Tumblr. Never have been. It seems pretty scary. Like, y'all remember that one, like, TV show that was supposed to come out about those 2 roommates or whatever, and then that person, like, stole all the money or something, and that TV show was never made? You know what I'm talking about? No? Anyways, Pokemon sticker here, too. Next page. I don't know why I drew him so dark, and obviously this is a bad hand. I would agree, don't look. Enzo again. I'm singing up in here. This is when I did blue line art. I stopped doing blue line art because I found that it clashed a lot with the way I colored. Which is honestly kind of sad because I really liked using blue for line art. Maybe I'll start it up again. You know, if you guys are lucky, I'll start it up again. But this ring of highlight pisses me off because what is going on here? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. The next page. If you know, you know. This drawing was supposed to be stippled, but I find stippling very scary. It was supposed to be in pen, and as we all know, pen is permanent. It is very permanent. So if you screw up once, it's over. It's over. You might as well end it at that point because, well, if you make one little mistake, now your whole life's a mistake. I'm being dramatic. Okay, I think this was around maybe... No, this would have had to have been during the summer, I think. Yeah, because I was really obsessed with Call of Duty back in the summer of 23. Or was that 24? Okay. We're gonna forget me figuring out when I drew this. We're gonna assume it's around December time because I got paint markers for Christmas. And I did this with it. It's honestly not too bad for my first try. It's not my favorite thing I've ever done with paint markers. But, you know, for my first try, not that bad. Back to the Call of Duty thing, though. I drew Ghost, obviously, a little drawing of him. I love this drawing so much because I just love the cross-hatching and how messy it is. There was supposed to be a drawing of Soap here, but it obviously didn't turn out all that good because it's erased and there's just a bar of soap with a mohawk on it. So, there's that. Okay, so we have a little drawing. Here. Traditional goth look. Whoa. This was around the time when, you know, Rock Lobster was trending. You know, I was actually so happy that song started trending because I used to do that Just Dance to that song all the time. But then, you know, everybody started doing those Rock Lobster song covers, and then there was that one girl that faked her death because she got made fun of or something. Am I the only one who remembers that? I remember that. But anyways, love this. I love this. Love this so much. There's a hole here because I was cutting it to fit it in and didn't realize it would actually cut into the drawing. But honestly, I think it adds character. You guys. Little drawing here. I love this one because I think I did a really good job with the see-through moment here because it's supposed to be like one of those really fancy like nightgowns or whatever they're called, or robes, you know, the ones with all the fuzz. I really like this one though. really, really like. I'm not liking the sticker moment. I just didn't know what to put in the background, so I was like, okay, you guys, stickers. And I don't really have that many good stickers for like filling. I'm not much of a collage person, unlike a lot of other people with their sketchbooks. So I'll try my best. It was a phase. Anyways. Oh boy. I love this page. I love it. It's like real sad for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. But I just love... I was trying out like my white gel pen. And I was like, hold on guys. What if I just like doodled something real crazy right now? And honestly, for like no sketch or anything, it turned out pretty good. I'm totally not just trying to pick my nail there. It's a habit. Anyways. And then there's also this little drawing I did. Absolutely love it. There are still some funky moments that don't quite make sense anatomically, but we're just gonna forget that, you guys. We're just gonna forget that. Okay. This one, it's a love-hate relationship. It's a love-hate relationship, okay? Because I absolutely adore the face, but then yet again, I don't know what was going on here, and it looks like she's a nurse in scrubs. No hate to nurses, but it's just not the vibe, okay? I remember I was watching, that one show with David Tennant. I can't remember what it's called, but he was like a priest, and he had that lady in his basement. And I got like so distracted or whatever, and I just wanted to finish the sketch so I can just continue watching the show in peace or whatever, because I was getting really frustrated for some reason, and I rushed it. And then this became whatever's going on here. Maybe I'll fix it in the future or like redraw it. I'll probably redraw it actually, because I just love it. I love alien characters. I love alien characters oh so much. And then we have a little drawing of redesign of Skylar with the fish stickers because, dude, who hates fish these days? I think you're crazy if you hate fish. Little redesign of her because her old character design wasn't that good. Look, I'll be honest, y'all. I'm not good at character design. I'm not good at it. It confuses me. Because why is it when I do it, it doesn't turn out that good, but then other people do it, and it's like, whoa, how'd you do that? My idea now. But no, that's a lie, y'all. I don't take other people's designs. I don't do that. I'm not that crazy. Okay, I used to when I was like 8, but I'm not 8 anymore. Okay? I'm grown. Okay, so we got some drawings of manatees right here because I just love manatees oh so much. And then we have some math going on here because I had no paper with me and my teacher was like, y'all, figure out the equation to this or figure out the answer. And I was like, I don't want to, but I'm going to pretend I'm going to do it. So got some math up in here that I obviously never did or finished. Apparently the answer is 11. I don't know if that's true. I don't know why there's bees here. I don't know why there's bees. That doesn't make sense anyways. I really like this drawing just because like the perspective is pretty good in my opinion. Okay, it's not the best because, you know, nothing's perfect in life, but I'm not that good at perspective when it comes to like the lip area and whatnot. But honestly, dude, I nailed it. Okay, not to toot my own horn, but I nailed it on this one. This is a drawing. This is a little thing of a drawing I scrapped. This is on a sticky note, so this is why it's here. But, you know, I really liked it, and I didn't want to completely get rid of it. So I was like, okay, guys, we're just going to stick it on some random page. This is my OC Ezra. I love her so much. She's like a zombie. I don't quite remember her backstory because I find I often have a backstory for my characters and then it's never written down and then it's just gone forever to the back of my brain or out of my brain, who knows. But yet again, I was practicing my paint markers here. Still not the best. I don't know why she's 20 shades darker in the paint marker one than the alcohol marker one, But you know, I still love it. Okay, y'all. You found my deepest, darkest secret. You found my deepest, darkest secret. I am indeed a Has-Been Hotel fan. Okay. I'm not like a crazy thing, but it's like I have a reason, okay? Can I have like a pass? Because I was there when the pilot episode came out. I was there for the Hoonie cast, so I kind of had a right to watch the season when it came out on Prime, and I had a bit of a phase. So we have Alistair here. It's honestly not that bad. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. This is an example of what I was talking about earlier. At least I think I talked about it. I don't quite remember. But it's just a little porous with markers. And that's why I think I switched it to the paint markers there. I actually lost the gray paint marker back in like December, and I think about it every day, and I mourn that marker every day. This is a drawing of my OC Nyx. I love them so much. Okay, I have favorite OCs. What do you expect from me? Everybody has a favorite OC. Well, my favorite OC is Enzo, and you all know that, but Nyx, they have a special place in my heart. Okay? I got markers here. I'm not the best with water-based markers. Okay, they're my enemy. But you know, I really wanted to try them out, and I was like, okay. My mom got me them, so obviously I'm gonna try them out. We got some math here. We got this girl here. I tried out the markers there. And then I was doing online, and I was doing online school, and I was in the art program, obviously. And the art program was doo-doo caca. It was god-awful. And obviously, as any art teacher does, they tell you to draw the shapes with the shading and gradient and all that. And I did it. I know it says here, if I have to shade one more shape, I'm gonna lose it. I really like drawing shapes. Not just drawing, shading. I know, it's just so fun. Like, it's easy to do, and it's like an easy thing to practice, and I just love it. This was another assignment we had to do. It was just like, draw some leaves. This is what I mean. It's like, it was a pretty bad program. Just like, draw some leaves. And I'm like, okay, so here's some leaves for you. Not anything crazy. Okay, I was struggling a lot with art block. It's like one of my main things I struggle with. It's awful. Like, I could want to draw, but then anytime I draw, it just doesn't work. It doesn't look all that good. But you know, I got out of it, obviously, with this drawing. I was obsessed with Death at the time, so she's wearing a Death shirt. And I was wanting to try out a bit of a new style, kind of, because I didn't like the way I drew noses. So I was trying new stuff out. And honestly, it don't look too bad. Not entirely happy with it, but it doesn't look that bad. Okay. This one's got some story to it. I was trying to practice, like, American traditional. But I was, like, so tired. And I was still trying to draw for some reason. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna keep going. It didn't turn out all that good. You can see I just, the pencil ain't working. The line art is a total mess. I don't know what I was doing up in here. Especially this one. I didn't even finish this one. I just don't know what I was doing. This one, love-hate relationship once again. Okay, I love the hair. Love the face. It's a moment. But I just don't know what is up with the green headphones. That doesn't make sense. This tank top, not the cutest thing in the world. So yeah. I mean, there's not much to talk about here. So we're just gonna move on. Okay. So, once again, I was trying new stuff. I'm just not good with, like, scenery or backgrounds. You know, point A. Well, there's not a point B because I really like the water. I could use more highlights, but I like the way I did the water, so there's not really a point B. But, you know, if this drawing, you just removed this face and shortened the legs a bit, it would look really, really good because I really love the way I did the shading and all that here with the paint markers. Also, I should actually probably mention, I use Art X acrylic markers, paint markers for this stuff. Highly recommend them. The only issue I tend to have with them is that the pigment doesn't quite get into the tip entirely, and then it kind of it's like a million different colors or something. But honestly, that's just because I've had them for a hot minute, almost 2 years, but they're still working, and I am only missing 2 of them. that's kind of like a my end thing. Okay, we have yet again another drawing of Nyx. I was trying new stuff, but I didn't quite like it, so it got scrapped a bit. I know the paint smudged on their lips here, and then I tried, like, coloring it in. I was like, okay, well, if it's smudged, we can, like, try coloring it in, and it wasn't a moment. So not the best, but I honestly don't mind the side profile moment. I struggle a lot with side profiles, but they're still hella fun to draw. Also, I saw this, like, bikini on Pinterest. It was just like a PNG of a bikini, which honestly is kind of funny. And I'm, like, never gonna wear a bikini, probably, like, ever. You won't catch me dead in one. So I was like, okay, well, if I'm not gonna wear it, I can still draw it because, you know, I have that skill. As an artist, you can draw whatever the hell you want and buy anything. I mean, anything, if you catch my drift. So yeah, loved it. It was a moment. Absolutely love it. Body is T. I love the anatomy with this one. Love. I love the stickers too. I think this is a good use of the stickers. This is a mindless self-indulgence song. That's going to be a common theme. I couldn't tell you what song. I can't remember. But it's from, like, their last album. I'm covering the lower face on this one because I just don't like it. Oh, it was so good. And then I screwed up the line art, which is also a common theme in the sketchbook. And it just ruined the whole thing. It just ruined the whole thing. But besides the lower mouth, this is another drawing of my persona. MSI shirt, MSI once again. And I love it. Except for the mouth part. It's just like, it's a moment. Like, I love the background. The stars could use, like, a second layer. But other than that, love it. Okay. We have Kitty or Jennifer Dunn or whatever you want to color from MSI because I love that band. We have the little bear from the Tight album and the kitty from the Personal Jesus music video because she mainly did, like, their graphic design work because she went to college for that stuff, I believe. I don't want to sound like a stalker, so I'm just gonna say I believe. I just don't know. I'm not sure if she did the artwork for the Personal Jesus music video. I don't think she did, but this was obviously a reference to her, so I added it in here. And then, can I just say, these cherries are probably the best cherries I've ever drawn. I love drawing colorful fruit like this, and dude, I think I nailed it. So yeah, cherries and just a random solo blueberry. And then we got some teeth here. I will say, unpopular opinion, or maybe it's a popular one, I'm not too sure, but when it comes to an artistic, like, I guess, view, or an artist standard, not that, I just don't know how to word it, but it's like, funky and, like, non-white teeth are cooler and funner's not a word, is it? Funner? To draw? Than just straight white teeth. I find that's just boring, and this is fun, so I do it quite a lot. I don't know whose teeth they are. It's just from Pinterest. I wouldn't know. Okay, Enzo once again. I love my baby Enzo. He's just a cutie patootie. Pomegranate here because I just told you I just love drawing fruit. It's a pomegranate a fruit? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because fruit have seeds, don't they? Is a cucumber a fruit? Hold on. Is a cucumber a fruit because it has seeds? I'll have to Google that later. And then we have a centipede here. I'm more of an insect fan. I mean, crustaceans are cool. I would so be down to have a pet millipede, but honestly, insects are oh so cooler. And so, once again, these are lyrics to the song You'll Rebel to Anything by Mindless Self-Indulgence, and I'm pretty sure I got inspired by their personal Jesus music video once again for the little crosses here, because that video, it's revolutionary. It's revolutionary artistic-wise. Maybe I'm glazing it, I don't know. But obviously, Enzo, again... Okay. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. I love this one. I think I could like change up the line art a bit more and make it a bit thicker. But otherwise, I love this drawing so much. Okay. Whoa, we have a date here. August 25th, 2024. I don't usually add dates in my sketchbook. This was one of the first drawings of my OC, Astra. I don't draw her too much because I find she's a bit difficult to draw. So she's just kind of here. I believe I drew this in a restaurant. I think I drew that in a restaurant, yeah. Stickers, but yeah, love this drawing oh so much. Okay, this is August 28th, 24. I wanted to try and practice drawing like architecture and whatnot. It's not that bad. I don't know what's going on with these bushes and all that. It's a bit wonky in certain parts. Like, it's not... I don't know why it's going this way. It should be going down. But I really like it still. I really like it, especially this part. I think I did a real good job. Like, perspective-wise on this part here. I love this part. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Okay, we have a type O negative. I think this is type O negative. I couldn't tell you the song. I blank a lot making videos. I apologize on that. But we have a little drawing of a wolf here. I also wanted to practice animals and whatnot because I draw humans a lot. And I need to like branch out. I need to branch out on certain things. So obviously there's a wolf here. I think that's dope. I think that's sick. I think that's sick as hell, dude. Okay, then this was an attempted redesign for Ezra that I just scrapped. I was like, okay, because I think I mentioned earlier that I just didn't remember her backstory, so I was like, okay, we'll kind of create one. We're just gonna recreate one, and she was supposed to be like a nurse during like the apocalypse or whatever, and she turned into a zombie, and I think she would like. What would she do? I think she, like, took, like, the old limbs that people weren't using, and she was a zombie, so she had, like, to stitch them on. Even that's not, like, a zombie. That's more like a Frankenstein moment. So I don't know what I was going for. But MSI lyrics again, Prescription, Hot Take, that's their worst album. That's their worst album. I hate that album. Okay, I don't hate it. It's pretty good, but their other stuff is a hell of a lot better. I think I drew these during art class, actually. I think I did draw these during art class. Love this drawing. Love this drawing of him because it's just, I think it's just perfect anyway, every way. Face-wise, dude, he's just, I love him. Okay, but you know what I really love? This drawing of Nyx. Hold on, y'all. This is probably my best drawing regarding rendering. I don't know what I was doing, but I was like cursed by the gods in a good way because whoever let me do this, I applaud you. I applaud you for this because this is a masterpiece. I look at it every day. I pray to it. I was like, holy, where did my rendering skills go? I drew this skipping gym, I think, in the cafeteria because gym was awful, so I skipped that. Bit of a receipt here from when I went to the store and I got a CD. I think that's a CD. Yeah, I got a CD. I think I also drew this one, skipping gym, that one time. Okay, look. It was a moment with the sketch, okay? I really like the way I did the hair. This is beautiful. But the eyes are a little too far apart. When I drew this, I was really digging the far apart eyes, but now it's just not working for me. But I still really like this drawing. I still really like it. I think the hair just kind of saves it. I think so too. Okay, this was the first ever drawing of this OC. A year later, she still doesn't have a name. What do you want from me, okay? What do you want from me? It's not my fault. It's not my fault she still doesn't have a name. But I love this drawing so much. I think it's just the coloring in her hair is just beautiful. I love it. She's supposed to be kind of like, not like a stereotypical like bimbo kind of thing, but kind of at the same time. Like, she's not stupid. She's just like, I'm blonde and I love pink. that's kind of the moment. That's kind of the moment here. I was trying out Faber Castells. It doesn't seem like their name at all. We have a tomato. We have a kiwi that I never finished. We have a guava that I did. And dragon fruit I never did. And then a fish I never finished. We have a little drawing of her once again. I'm assuming this is page 67. I don't know. I'm not counting, but apparently I was counting then. And then I think I just needed to put down the colors that I used for her. So those are just the numbers. And then, I don't know if you can see that here, but there's a little just Skibbity toilet drawing, because I guess that's when Skibbity toilet started getting popular or whatever, and everybody was memeing it. Another drawing of her, because, dude, I love her so much. But it's the eyes. It's the eyes once again. Like, I was having that moment. I was like, okay, guys. The far apart eyes I'm digging. But then once I do the line art and the coloring, I'm like, no. But maybe if you just bring this eye like a centimeter closer, it'll fix it. Maybe make this eye a tad bit smaller. Other than that, I love this drawing. I love this drawing. More architecture I wanted to practice. I didn't like this one at all. It was a little too, like, circular and geometric for me, I guess, if that makes any sense. So it's a bit, you know. You also can't really see well with the purple, which is kind of sad. But, you know, we persist. And then we have some skull drawings because I wanted to do some shading practice. And I love drawing skulls because it's like, you get real in there with the shading. And it's like, oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. I love black and gray stuff. I love it. We have some teeth here too, because why not? And then I came up with this idea for a shirt that I wanted to make and then just never did. And then this says, didn't know what to draw, so here's what I see from where I'm sitting right now. This is October 22nd, 2024. We had like a swimming unit in my gym class, and I was like, okay, I'm not swimming. You're crazy for that. So that was the view, and there was this funny shark, and it says freaky aw shark, because I don't know why he looks just so freaky. He's just grinning at you, and it's like he's kind of hoping for you to drown or something. I don't know. And yeah, this is the end. This was a little doodle from my friend Isla. Isla, if you're watching this, oh my god, it's your doodle. Remember when you did this? And then this is just me testing out colors, because yeah. So that is the end of this sketchbook tour. Whoa. My 12th sketchbook, I haven't drawn in it a ton since I got it. Just like I've been struggling to draw a lot in it recently. So it might take me a bit longer than a year, and it usually takes me a year to finish it. Unless I go through like a super crazy phase where I draw real fast, then I can get it done. Around October-ish. So that may be when it comes out. Maybe expect like more like a January, February kind of thing. I am gonna try and post a lot more videos during the summer because I'm done school now. So you'll see that, I'm not sure what I'll talk about, but I'll find something. I'll find something to talk about because I love talking. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. Maybe you could do me like a little favor. Maybe like the video because I work real hard on this stuff. And, maybe subscribe if you want to see what else I got going on. Because I promise I'm not going to abandon you guys for a year again. I promise. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.